The Desert Eagle, similar to me, everybody thinks that it's heavy, slow, really expensive to maintain, and basically useless. But is that really true?
Yes. So, what is the Desert Eagle and why it's useless? Well, this hunk of metal weighs almost 2 kilograms and is chambered in 50 Action Express. That means that it uses a 50 caliber, 300 grain bullet with a lot of gunpowder. The magazine holds 7 of these rounds. The handgun is semi-automatic, gas operated, and it has a locking bolt. This works in a similar way than your normal semi-automatic rifle. It actually has a hole through the barrel where the gas is passed through and push the piston, which unlocks the bolt and then cycles the slide. First issue that a lot of shooters have with the Desert Eagle is the ginormous recoil. And the second issue is that there are no good holsters for this beast.
Until now! Battle solutions, big holsters by small people.
Yes, after our April 1st video that jokingly featured an inside the waistband holster for the Desert Eagle, we actually had to make it because there were so many people interested. And the second question immediately was when we will do an outside the waistband holster, a proper holster for the Desert Eagle. We got so many comments, so many emails that we are now cooperating with Battle Solutions and we made it possible.
So yes, we decided to make this heavy-duty, double-layered Kydex holster that has soft lining inside because it helps protect the surface finish of the pistol, and this holster is made to fit also non-railed and the railed version of the pistol. It is also compatible with the standard attachments that are available on the market, like for example this Safari Lane QLS, so you can quickly exchange your pistol for something else. If you need more stopping power.
Okay, that's cool. Let's try it out. So today, through the day, we had quite a lot of malfunctions with the Desert Eagle, and I would love to use that against it, but it's actually not the handgun's fault. The thing is that today we are mostly using reloads. These rounds are super fucking expensive, so reloading is a better option, but as you can see, if it's not done perfectly, you get not enough energy in the slide and you get malfunctions, problems with feeding, the slide is not locking back. That's what I'm talking about. Compared to factory ammunition, we think that these reloads are underpowered. But we use these just because they're cheaper. Good thing that I found out is that this holster also helps when clearing malfunctions because it locks the handgun in even with the slide not fully forward. Silver lining. Those are reloads. Now we have factory Hordy Hollowpoints. What? So this just occurred to me. If you're running an SMG, a pistol caliber carabine, and you're using a Desert Eagle as a sidearm, Which one is the primary then? Because the 50 Action Express has way more energy than the 9mm. The trigger on the Desert Eagle is not bad at all. It's crisp, it's not heavy. If you miss, it's usually because you're expecting the recoil and you're just pushing the gun down and just flinching. But otherwise, it's okay. Where I see the problem is that this is a single action trigger, so you cannot fire the gun when the hammer is in the forward position. And because of the design of the Desert Eagle, this safety over here, it is ambidextrous, but it's really hard to disengage. So when you have the gun cocked and locked in the holster, you get it out, you cannot disengage the safety with one hand only. It's almost impossible. So what I do, when I get the Desert Eagle out, I use my support hand and support thumb to disengage the safety and then fire. Now, what I found is that there is a faster way. It's a bit risky, but you can do it. So when you load the Desert Eagle, you have the hammer in the rear position, and now very carefully you block the hammer, press the trigger and release it to the half cocked position, like this. Now, as you can see, the Desert Eagle cannot fire. So it's essentially quite safe. You put it in the holster, and then when you have to get it out, you get it from the holster, you cock the hammer and fire it around. And this is, in my experience, faster than using the safety. As you can see, this is one instance where this big ass caliber helps you out. 2 shots were really good. The third one was almost off the target, but if you know the rules, because it is crossing the line here, this would be a legit headshot hit. If this was real life, this one would probably just give you a very nice haircut, but in competition, this would actually count as a hit. So just to show you the comparison between a 9mm and 50 Action Express, we'll shoot at this poor piece of clay. As you can see, and it's evident from the result, the 50 cal has much more energy than a 9mm. I think this could be called the Antimaterial handgun, I guess. Wow. Wow. So what is also very interesting to see is that these are parts of the bullet. This is a hollow point, and it opened up perfectly, and you can see these parts here that were once part of a bullet that spread it apart and transferred all of the energy in this poor clay block. So the Desert Eagle, is it useless? Well, depends. Maybe it has no use in sporting competitions. Also, I don't think it has any military use. For self-defense, yeah, maybe. If you have a charging rabid grizzly coming right towards you, I think this thing can stop it dead in its tracks. Also, if you have a burglar and you have to shoot it through the fridge and he has a bulletproof vest on it and he is in your neighbor's house, then I think this is the right handgun for the job. But otherwise, I don't see a lot of use for it. But on the other hand, it's fucking amazing. The sheer power that it has, the energy of the bullet, it's mind-blowing. And also this thing, despite its heavy, low round count, strange, not ergonomic, it's really, really fun to shoot. When you shoot with it, you feel the explosion, you feel the pressure, you actually feel this warm feeling from the fireball that's going out of the gun right in front of you. And once you taste this, you're hooked. It's amazing. So yes, in some sense, Desert Eagle is useless, but it's a fucking amazing piece of weaponry, and I love it personally. Sure, it's not for everyone, but approved by Polenar. I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comments, whatever. Bye-bye. Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off!